I mean, I love animals in real life, like every animal in every context. So I love animals in games.
I like when games have animals. I think they're cute and fun.
Les animaux dans les jeux vidéo. Euh, Moi j'aime beaucoup avoir un compagnon dans un jeu vidéo.
And sometimes, well, animals are easier to make them cute.
This is Baba Is You. Baba is a rabbit. This is a puzzle game. Baba is the protagonist. The player, who plays as Baba, hops around the screen in an effort to solve the puzzles. Though, he isn't the only character you play as. I asked gamers and students about animals in
What
games.
is just your overall feeling about animals in games?
They belong, and they're not often used correctly. They're usually there just for fluff if they're not a main character. I feel like since the mechanics just involve mainly Bob, I know there's a handful of other characters, but mainly Bob just hopping around makes sense. Since the game is like block based, meaning like it's just a tile set, having a character that hops from one tile to the next just like isn't confusing, and you know makes it obvious what your movement options are. I mean, other than the fact that he's a bunny, I mean I like bunnies. I mean that doesn't hurt.
Now, let us look at another game. This is Animal Crossing, Happy Home Designer. In this game, all of your co-workers are animals. Isabel is a dog. You are a human. Both animals and humans do the designing in this game.
I find it quite funny that like we naturally accept animals as human representatives in stuff like Animal Crossing or like literally any game. Like you can just put like a cat's face on something and we still think it's a human, you know what I mean?
Well, like anthropomorphized animals, I think are sometimes, a lot of the time, they're better than people. Because, like, with the with those animals as main characters, then you can, like, they already have built-in character traits.
I mean, I think they're a useful tool for when you don't want to depict, like, people's races or whatever. It's better to use like you can anthropomorphize people, and then you can kind of get around that. Also, they're cute, so that usually helps.
It's time to look at a horror game. This game is called Rule of Rose.
So please don't set me free. I'm as heavy
It is a survivor
as
horror
can
game.
be. I will do you harm. I will
The main
break
animal in the
my
game is this
heart.
dog.
I'm a victim
He helps
of
the
your
main character by sniffing
charm.
things out.
I want to be dead when I'm in
This
bed.
helps the player complete
I
missions.
can be so mean. You can beat me. I would
With the help of a
like
companion.
to shame you. I would like to blame you. Just because of my luck.
Like if you're playing a human, then you have an animal companion. That's also really lovely because there's a lot of nonverbal communication there from the animal.
Donc moi j'aime bien ouais, les chevaux et les chiens parce que ce sont généralement des compagnons. Et dans les jeux un peu jeux d'horreur et jeux qui font peur, les chiens rassurent beaucoup le joueur. Moi, ça me rassure.
Because some games you need a companion to do stuff, but you don't need someone like, I was watching a video where they were talking about a horror game where they gave you a dog rather than like a actual companion kind of, and the dog could still do stuff, but didn't have to react with dialogue. It could just be and stuff like that.